there's a level of discipline most men will never reach, not because they can't, but because they won't, because it requires something most people avoid: pain, pressure, and complete accountability. The kind of discipline built in the Marine Corps doesn't just make you stronger, it rewires how you think, how you act, and how you respond to life. And in this video, you're going to learn why Marine-level discipline is different, what it actually takes to build it, and how applying even a fraction of it can separate you from 99% of men. If you're about strength, discipline, and becoming the man who doesn't fold under pressure, hit that subscribe button and join the Man Up channel. Now, real quick, a disclaimer. This video isn't claiming you need to join the military to become disciplined. It's about understanding principles, real proven principles, and applying them to your life. With that said, let's get into it. Let's start with the first truth. Discipline in the Marine Corps is non-negotiable. In the Marine Corps, discipline isn't optional. It's not based on how you feel. It's not something you try to do. It's expected. You wake up when you're told. You move when you're told. You execute without hesitation. And here's what most men don't understand. There's just no room for excuses. Not "I'm tired." Not "I don't feel like it." Not "I'll do it later." Because honestly, hesitation in that environment, well, it has consequences. And that leads to the difference. The difference, civilian discipline versus real discipline. Most men operate on convenience. They do things when it's easy, when they feel motivated, when it fits their schedule. But Marine-level discipline, it operates under pressure. You perform when you're exhausted. You perform when it's uncomfortable. You perform when everything in you says stop, because you've trained yourself to act not based on feelings, but based on standards. And that shift alone, man, it changes everything. Now here's where it gets deeper. You're trained to embrace discomfort. In the Marine Corps, discomfort isn't avoided. It's the standard. Early mornings, physical exhaustion, mental stress. You don't run from it, you adapt to it. Because over time, discomfort becomes normal. And once that happens, you become dangerous. Because the things that break most men don't affect you the same way. But here's what most men never develop: mental toughness under pressure. Anyone can stay disciplined when life is easy. But what happens when things go wrong? When you're stressed, when you're tired, when you're overwhelmed? That's where most men fold. But Marine discipline trains you to stay locked in. You don't panic. You don't quit. You don't fall apart. You stay focused, and you execute. Because you've been conditioned to handle pressure, not avoid it. Real quick, if this is hitting home, hit that like button, because honestly, this level of truth, most men never hear it, and that's why they stay stuck. Now let's talk about accountability. This is where men separate. In the Marine Corps, everything is your responsibility. Your performance, your preparation, your outcomes. There's no blaming others, no pointing fingers. If something goes wrong, you own it. And that level of accountability, it builds real confidence. Because when you take ownership, you gain control. And when you have control, you can improve. And here's the thing. This is what most men avoid: consistency without excuses. Marine discipline isn't built in one moment. It's built daily, showing up every single day, doing the work every single time, executing without fail. Not when it's convenient, but especially when it's not. And over time, that consistency creates a man who is reliable, focused, unshakable. And here's the result. You become a man who doesn't fold. Think about it. If you can operate without excuses, if you can handle discomfort, if you can stay disciplined under pressure, what can actually stop you? Very little. Because you've built something most men don't have: control. Control over your actions, control over your mindset, control over your life. So what does this mean for you? It means you don't need to live in that environment to adopt that mindset. You can start now. Wake up with intention. Do what you said you would do. Stop negotiating with weakness. Because discipline isn't something you talk about, it's something you prove daily. Let's bring it full circle. At the end of the day, the discipline built in the Marine Corps isn't normal. And that's the point. Because normal doesn't build strong men. Pressure does. Standards do. Accountability does. And if you're willing to adopt even a fraction of that discipline, you will separate yourself from the majority of men. So the question is, are you going to keep doing what's easy, or are you going to start building real discipline? If this video hit home, hit that like button and subscribe to the Man Up channel. And click on one of the videos you see on your screen right now. Because the next step in becoming a stronger, more disciplined man is waiting for you there.